Do you ever feel like life pushes, pulls, and shakes you without mercy? An unexpected diagnosis, a disagreement with a loved one, worries about your children's future, the chaos of everyday life. The world can feel like a whirlwind of stress and anxiety, and often we feel at the mercy of its whims. We believe that calm is a luxury, something we can only have when everything is okay, when life aligns perfectly. But the truth is this: calm is not the absence of the storm. It's the peace within it. It's a power you can activate, a skill you can master. And the Stoics, the great masters of serenity, offer you the principles to do just that. Welcome to Stoic Power, where every word is crafted to awaken your inner strength and remind you that the greatest power is within you. In this video, I'm not offering you a list of superficial tricks to feel calm, but 7 deep principles, the true pillars of Stoic peace. Over the course of your life, you've accumulated experience, wisdom, and scars. It's time to use that experience, not to worry, but to find a peace that no longer depends on anything or anyone. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, left us an eternal truth. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Calm is not a state that happens to you, it's a state that you create. The Stoics understood that external chaos is inevitable, but internal chaos is optional. Anxiety and stress don't come from events themselves, but from the way we interpret them. If your mind is a stormy sea, every little wave will disturb you. But if your mind is a calm lake, the outer storms will barely make a ripple. The first Stoic principle for calm, the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, a slave who became a wise philosopher, taught us there are things that are within our control and things that are not. Your health, other people's opinions, the weather, your children's choices, these are not under your direct control. Your response, your judgment, your character, these are. Most of our worries revolve around what we cannot control. Stoic calm begins with a simple but powerful shift. Stop worrying about what you can't change. Focus all your energy on what you can. Second principle, the nature of things. Stoics urge us to understand the nature of everything around. As people make mistakes because it's their nature to be imperfect, plans fail because uncertainty is their nature. When you stop fighting the nature of things, you stop being frustrated. You can't be mad at a river for flowing or at a dog for barking. Likewise, you can't be mad at people for being as they are. Stoicism is not a philosophy of apathy. It is a discipline of acceptance. Calm is not achieved by hiding from the world, but by facing it with an unshakable mental armor. Each of the 7 principles I'll share with you is a piece of that armor. Deep truths that will allow you not just to stay calm in the chaos, but to use every adversity as an opportunity to strengthen your mind. It's a perspective shift that changes everything. And once you possess that power, no one can take it from you. Third principle, mindful presence. Most of our worries live in the future or the past. Stoicism teaches you to anchor yourself in the now. Focus on the task in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. If you're eating, focus on the taste. If you're walking, feel the rhythm of your steps. This simple practice returns control to your mind and shields you from anxiety. Fourth principle, redirecting effort. When faced with a problem that causes stress, ask yourself, what can I do about it? And then do it. If it's a problem you cannot solve, release it. If it is, channel all your energy into the solution. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been harmed. If this message is resonating with you, don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Power. Here, we don't just reflect, we transform. Fifth principle, acceptance of impermanence. Everything in life is temporary, relationships, possessions, even health. This isn't pessimism, it's liberation. It frees you from the fear of loss. Accept that plans will change, people will leave, circumstances will shift. When you stop clinging, Calm becomes your natural state. Sixth principle, negative visualization. Before something bad happens, imagine it, not to attract misfortune, but to be prepared. Imagine a plan falling apart, a loved one disappointing you. When these things upset you, it's often because they surprise you. But if you've already considered the worst case, you can face it with serenity. Seventh principle, the practice of virtue. Stoic virtue is not just a quality, it is action. It's wisdom, justice, temperance, and courage lived out in daily life. When you act with virtue, you know you did your best, and that becomes your deepest source of peace. If you were fair, if you were brave, if you responded wisely, then there's nothing to worry about. The peace that comes from a clear conscience is unshakable. These are not just ideas, they are tools. Whenever you face a stressful situation, you can choose to apply one of these principles. It's not about eliminating emotions, but about refusing to let them control you. Calm is your birthright. It's time to claim it. We've walked a path that shows us calm isn't a destination. It's a state of being. It's not found in a life without problems, but in a mind that refuses to be disturbed by them. Life, especially as we grow older, confronts us with the inevitability of change, loss, and uncertainty. But Stoicism reminds us that amidst all that chaos, there is one place that remains invincible. Your mind, think of all the times a small inconvenience stole a whole day of your peace. Think of the energy you've wasted worrying about things you couldn't change. The 7 principles we've explored are more than theory. They're a shield for your soul. They've given you the tools to understand that stress and anxiety aren't things that happen to you. They are reactions you choose. Each time you apply one of these principles, you're not just choosing calm. You're building a version of yourself that is unshakable, someone who doesn't react to adversity, but responds with wisdom. Old age has gifted us the perspective to know that life is just a breath. Isn't it time to free yourself from the chains of anxiety? Stoic serenity is not apathy. It's the power to choose your mental state regardless of your external circumstances. It is the greatest freedom you can ever achieve. The secret to staying calm isn't avoiding the storm. It's learning to navigate it with your inner compass. If this helped you see more clearly, help us share the message, subscribe, and let's continue walking together toward a life of purpose.